Alright, welcome back to the new Grace. We're back with FTRL GT1 Season 23 at week number 3 rather. This is Alsace Village, a track I've not really driven before, so we'll go into the ins and outs of this week and what's going on. Basically, here's the upshot. It's one race, one qualifying session, all Group 3, hard compound tyres only, with the tyre wear set at 6 times wear. So, yeah, a bit different. It's only the hards, a track I've never driven before, and yeah, so it'll be an interesting one to say the least. Alsace Village, it's not too bad. I think it'd be nice on another set of tyres. I didn't think it was bad either here in this one, but anyways, that's what we're looking at. It's very straightforward, I guess. It's Group 3 all the way, and we go from there. I'm happy with that. Less Group 4, the better with that Mazda. Anyways, end of qualifying. This is my fastest lap. I'll go through it. May as well, since I've never driven Alsace before. This Turn 1 Apex I didn't quite always get right. Kind of missing it a little bit there, but I really didn't do myself any favours using third gear coming out of Turn 1 as well. That didn't help either. I need to stop doing that in some cases, but I find sometimes in second the rear's just lit up a bit. Flash out through here, keep to the left hand side, then brake just where the black and white piece of the barrier, then swing it in, let it rotate, and then on the throttle. Again, it's all different on hards. You can take it a bit easier on softs. Let the car drift out and then back in, and yeah, I was struggling to find some sort of pace with this compared to other people. You can see we're in 12th. We're second off the pace to Witchell. Aaron's quite close in front there. I think there is time to be made up here, but anyways, this is probably one of the more difficult braking zones. Downhill, do you need to hit the apex? I'm not quite sure. Swing it in, and then this one I let the car kind of roll through. You get to that point, and then once you feel the car kind of get through, so to speak, and you know when you feel it on the throttle, yeah, car sticks through. Again, probably not carrying enough speed through here. Difficult braking zone this. Get straightened, brake. Difficult corner this. Probably the most difficult corner on the track, I would say. Just with the speed you're approaching at. And it's kind of off. You're not in a straight line all the way. Sometimes you have to kind of get the car straightened. A bit of a wobble through there. And as we head down the hill now to end this lap. You want to brake a handful of meters before that arch. Get the car in. Yeah, not too bad. And then swing it in. Yeah, decent lap to be fair, and this is by far the quickest I've gone all up to this point in any session. So 54.1, only good enough for 8th place on the road at the time, and then other people made improvements, and we ended up down in, I think it was P11 in the end, but yeah, 8 tenths off. I could, Lee did a great job to get 53.5 out of that. I mean, 54.1 was the quickest I'd certainly been in a session anyway, so I left what I could out there, but yeah, difficult one. But I certainly didn't help myself. I think Turn 1 certainly. The rest of the lap looked okay, to be fair. I just probably left a lot of. You'll see kind of the issues I leave myself with coming out third out of Turn 1 at times. And there's another track coming up where I do something similar as well. Anyway, 32 laps here. We're doing the one stop because we can. A bit of fuel saving is required, but we can make it work. And yeah, we're starting on the bend, which isn't great. So. Anyways, get the radar up and see how we get on. So, 32 laps, Alsace Village. Practice has been going okay. Race pace I thought was actually quite strong in management mode. So I thought we could have a chance here. It's one of the weird ones where you can actually... I felt quicker actually saving tyres and fuel. I think I was faster than I was pushing flat, but it's not the best start of things. Awkward place to start, for being honest. So I ended up like 1.2 seconds down already on Aaron, and you can see the two Beetles there, Aaron and Pagani there in front. So anyway, we'll go on through. Nothing really happened this first lap either. Kind of first lap's obviously a bit more quiet with a rolling start, but yeah, you need to in some cases. Anyways, then moving on to lap number 5. This kind of gaggle was Ross, myself, Aaron. You can see Lee up ahead there in the orange. Here comes Sean though. Here comes SBY, and he went for it, to be fair to him. Sent it, made it, and I couldn't really get. Yeah, difficult one to try and get the switchback of sorts. So good car placement there from Sean. He gets that move done, but kind of, yeah, you know, I was trying to save fuel. Like yeah, we need to get 16 laps here, of course, for a one stop. And I really thought I was saving fuel in the traffic here, because look at this, like look at these shenanigans. You've got Dominic, Ross, Pagani, Aaron, and Sean as well. I got a little deep into that corner. I didn't mean to go for any move there. I just got a little deep. It's a difficult corner, that. But Ross was kind of struggling in this part of the race. So I thought I'd be able to save some fuel here while we were chilling, but you'll see the issues we run into later on. But Sean has a big moment, and then we're going to get the job done on him. So this kind of we're going to stay here for like a lap or so, because it's a little. I think it's this one anyway. It's a little helter skelter here, to say the least. Overtaking can be quite difficult here, so you need to get a significantly better run. Hope someone makes a mistake. This is the lap I'm thinking of, lap 7. So we've got Dom, we've got Pagani, we've got Ross, Aaron's ahead of this, Lee's ahead of this as well. Again, short shifting, trying to save some fuel as well. So I don't know where it went really. So because in the sim, like in the practice runs, 16 laps was fine. Like the tires were fine as well. Like you need to do a bit of saving, of course, but like for some reason I was going quicker than when I was like revving the car out and shit. So I don't know. It's a really weird one. Anyways, oh, there's a yellow flag. I can't remember who was off.
4 laps.
Anyway, this battle continues. I got shot up my arse now again, so and I'm aware now where he likes to go for it. So I revved a little bit more here, get a little bit more speed, so just to deter him from having another look down the inside. And this time he doesn't. He tries to hang around the outside this time, but nothing doing.
Interesting driving going on up here.
Yeah, Dominic still squabbling away with Pagani, Ross and me just chilling. Sean just chilling as well. So I'm kind of just waiting to see what unfolds. If any chaos, if someone takes each other out, that'd be great. But just chilling in the meantime. Again, just trying to save fuel. I really thought I was, but this is the problem when you get sucked into the racing. Like I really should have had my. I like to have my radar up because it's just to be aware where people are coming. Like I was able to see Sean going for the move the other lap because of this. But I really should have consulted more of my radar, especially or my fuel rather, especially when, yeah, we have to save like a lap or so of fuel. Ross got on the grass there, kind of compromised a bit, ended up turning into an overtake then on Pagani. I did fully expect I would cycle through ahead of these guys when the pit stops kind of came, because my mind is still they're still doing, we're all doing the one stop in my mind, or at least they're doing the 2. And some are doing the 2 because they can't make it on tires, where our car can make it on tires. This was before the update, by the way. This is like since then the Mercedes has got a little bit more weight, I believe, and a little bit more power in a straight line. Left a space here for Sean on the left hand side, but he's gonna have to back out of that one. Getting very deep and hairy into it. Dominic is all over the place as well. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff going on. Not the best run out of that turn either, but it's yeah, a little bit mad here. Sean goes into the pits then to get out of this traffic, which I think was probably a good move. Dominic goes wide, Pagani then the inside of Ross, and they're still squabbling away, but yeah, see, we're using second gear there now, so yeah, interesting battle that, and we can move up the place as a result. But anyways, lap number 10 then. Yeah, this was a difficult one. So most people seem to jump into the pits at this particular time. You can see the 3 guys then, Aaron, Ross, Pagani, all jumped in. Tom is in, Pine is in. It's left me, Witchell, Lee, and Biggles out there as well. So, yeah, they're doing a 10, 11, 11, I would have to guess. Lap 15, you can see Lee's tyres have died about a lap ago. So we're closing rapidly on him. He was about 9 seconds up the road before. Witchell's made his stop, and now he is going past as well. But yeah, so we're gaining time. I was certain I was ahead on fuel. I really thought I was. And then we got to this part of the track. I have one more lap to go on this stint. And I get to this part of the track. 0.7. And I'm like, fuck. How on earth has this happened? And we need to go. I cannot do 17 laps on these. We have to do another lap. So immediately, big fuel saving lap here. There goes Rom. If I hadn't been such an arsehole, I think this could have been okay. But I don't know why it even happened. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea what happened, how it got away. Because I was in traffic. There's no excuse for it. I was in traffic for so long. And I really thought I was upshifting slowly at times. And I know there's a couple of times I had to use a bit of, revs to defend, but I didn't think I used that many like on many occasions at all. So like I'm like, fuck my arsehole, this is really really bad, really 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 bad. So maximum fuel saving, fuel mixture 6, lift and coast. It's short, like it's very very bad. Short shifting as well. Here comes Tom. I was like, Tom, he's going the inside, man.
Inside.
I didn't want to hold anyone up here. This like it was tragic. So our race is kind of. This lap was not good. Not only because we lose a lot of time in the Ross Pagani Dominic battle. So which gave Lee basically a 9-second head start. We could have made some of that back up because our tires were good enough to last. You can see we've got tire left here as we're coming in, but we're in a very precarious situation with fuel. So this was really bad, and this kind of was the beginning of the downward spiral from here. Just a very painful lap, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get to the flag. And in any of my practice runs, I'd never had any issues getting the 16 laps, not a single one. So this was quite a shock, I will say. It was quite a shock. There goes Sean. Sean's running 5th now. Yeah, you can see what that undercut did for him at that time. He made the absolute right call, I think. We could have been there with him, but it became clear to me and Lee that the one stop wasn't the way to go. We kind of had to commit.
Foot left, battling too much.
He destroyed his left tire, he was saying there. But we committed lap 1 to the strategy essentially, and
That was a fucking disaster.
that was tough.
0.6 left by the start of this lap. I had no idea what happened.
We were completely blindsided by that. We didn't really think people would go for the 2-stop. I still thought the pace was better for me on the 1-stop. Like I thought I was doing better saving tires and fuel, but anyway, here we go. Then we're in P14, but we are at the end of. We don't have to make any more stops. Everyone else does, but we've lost a lot of time. You can see 12.5 seconds the gap to Lee when we come out of the pits. So we lost 6 seconds in that lap alone. This did not help either. One of the first laps on the new tyres, cars got away from me there. That braking zone finally got me. So yeah, that we lost about 5 seconds or so once we shake the grass off of our tyres here. So between the in lap and this lap, then we lost 11 seconds to Lee in total. So pretty tough. You'll see where 11 seconds would have got us later on, but. Anyways, lap 27, kind of just we've cycled through some positions. We're now in 10th, but Ross has kind of caught 5 seconds in the space of a few laps here. So yeah, I knew the Corvette would have some tire wear issues, but like on the 2-stop, I think it was fine. I left him the space here in case he decided to go for the move. So, he's got better tires now at this stage, of course, as well. Fuel will be roughly the same, of course, but yeah, he'll have better tires. And yeah, strategy, we didn't get this one right, and he puts on his hazards there. Yeah, I didn't want to hold him up really, because he could set off after Pagani really. Aaron's 4 seconds behind. He would get within a second or so, but then we repelled that. But here we go, lap 32 then. Yeah, difficult one. It's gonna be P11.
I'm stupid. Have I gone full Ferrari again?
Yeah, I thought that was bravely.
Yeah, our strategy.
If I hadn't started battling with people.
Yeah,
But
cleaner.
yeah, as soon as I started battling with everybody, my front left was dead and I lost too much.
Yeah, hard not to get caught with it, but
Holy
that
shit
was
show,
tough.
My God.
That was a tough one.
Sorry, Graham, I fucked up on strategy there, I think.
11 seconds would have put us in P8. No,
P.
P39.
Yeah, so it was like,
It would have only gained us really a position on Ross. I don't. It wouldn't have gained us anything else. So it just was the wrong strategy today. Like that was it. The mistakes and the fuel cost us 1 place to Ross. After that, though, the strategy just wasn't the right one. 50 seconds off in the end. Sean ended up 4th. Fair play to him. Like, yeah, you see where he was at the start of the stint, or during that first stint. It was
very easy third.
Lee did very well to get 6th out of that, but he felt he could have got a podium out of it. I didn't. Yeah, tough one.
I had nothing for fine, and I literally Biggles almost lost it at the final corner of the penultimate lap, which gave me a gap.
Yeah.
And then he sent it on me at the last hairpin and went. We went side by side, and I just braked as late as I could, and he went even later, went straight under the hairpin.
Yeah, an interesting race for us both, to be fair, but it just wasn't the right one, so we'll have to evaluate that one in the future, but just got away from us there. But here's the standings, and after that difficult race, I'm still in 6th, but kind of, yeah, the field's kind of closed up a bit. I've lost a few places in the championship as a result of that poor performance, or rather strategy, rather. It was. I thought it was the right one as well, but it just didn't go to plan compared to the 2-stop. Anyway, we're still in 6th. We're doing well here for ourselves. Lee then is in. Where is he? Lee is in. I can never find Lee in this. Lee's in 10th there, but it's very, very close between 3rd and really down to Pine, and like less than 20 points between 4th and 12th. So, anyways, we're tied for 3rd round trees there in 121 points. Again, Sim Demon are could be the ones to beat with Tom and Ross. And friends by default, I think, is Sean and Rom in the Lexus. So, anyways, that's going to do it for this week's racing at Alsace Village. Difficult one for us there, but anyway, it was, difficult one. Strategy didn't quite go our way. But next up on the docket is Lago Maggiore. We've got some races there to come next week. So, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time.